Coming in an update in the Sanjay Kapoor will case, where the battle is playing out between Karishma Kapoor and Priya Kapoor, where Priya Kapoor has now moved the Supreme Court with the focus being on the 2016 divorce documents. So Priya Kapoor has now sought access to the divorce papers between Karishma Kapoor and Sanjay Kapoor. So after the focus on the will and the legal battle currently ongoing, in the latest, Priya Kapoor has now approached the Supreme Court seeking access to the divorce agreements between Karishma Kapoor as well as Sanjay Kapoor. So the battle in the Supreme Court now over the divorce papers, the understanding between Sanjay Kapoor as well as Karishma Kapoor. And now in the latest, Priya Kapoor has approached the Supreme Court in this regard. So the battle now continues. Remember, the legal battle is ongoing in the court, where Karishma Kapoor has challenged the will that was presented by Priya Kapoor in the Sanjay Kapoor case. Now, in the latest, Priya Kapoor has approached the Supreme Court and has raised questions on the understanding of the divorce papers that were signed by Sanjay Kapoor, and she has asked for access to these divorce papers to further take forward the legal argument in the case. So the legal battle continues, and this is amid the legal proceedings that are currently already underway in the case. So Priya Kapoor now moving Supreme Court to access the divorce settlement between Karishma Kapoor as well as Sanjay Kapoor. A bench of Justice A.S. Chandurkar will consider the hearing when the confidential documents should be provided or not. In her applications, Priya Kapoor has said that certified copies of the divorce petition, the documents that were filed before the court, the orders passed by the Supreme Court, and also specifically the settlement agreement, she has sought access to these divorce records. My colleague Dipankar gets us these details. And Dipankar, you've been tracking the legal proceedings in the case. Take us through the details of what Priya Kapoor has now said in the court seeking access to the divorce papers.
Well, yes, Priya Kapoor has now approached the Supreme Court and has sought access to the divorce, confidential papers that were submitted before the Supreme Court when the divorce settlement was going on, when the divorce proceedings were going on before the Supreme Court between Karishma Kapoor and Sanjay Kapoor, in order to gain access to all the information regarding the maintenance rights, the custody rights of the children, on all these. What were the directions passed by the Supreme Court on that aspect? So all these things are now sought by Priya Sachdev Kapoor, who has approached seeking these information from the Supreme Court. In Supreme Court, this matter has been listed as a chamber proceeding, so it is not an open court proceeding that will be taking place in this regard. It will be a closed-door proceeding in front of a single judge bench, and we will have to wait and watch as to what the judge decides on this aspect and how is this thing taken forward. This matter she has now sought access to all these records to ascertain the financial and the child custody arrangement that were made between Karishma Kapoor and Sanjay Kapoor. So we will now have to wait and watch as to how the judge proceeds forward and what decision that the judge make, whether he provides all these information or all these confidential documents to Priya Kapoor. Will now have to wait and watch on that.
Okay, all right. Thank you for joining us with those details, Dipankar. Let's see if this will mark another turn in the legal proceedings in the case. That's all we could pack for you in this edition of the Bulletin. Thank you for watching. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.